Hello everybody! Today I had my third lesson. I know I've only posted one video, but something happened to last week. So yeah, the video, I filmed it in the car like I'm doing now, only I turned the car on, which I'm not doing now because it turns out when you do it in the car with the car on and the AC on, you can't hear anything when the video plays. So that video is kind of ruined, but we'll see if I can try to figure out how to repost it or something later on. But man, today was filled with a lot of fun. I'll tell you a little bit about last week real quick. We did one, we only got through one, which was kind of sad. I wish I could have gotten through more, but we did one advertisement that was an intervention. It was not really an intervention, it was like a fake intervention for eating breakfast, and it was really a comical one, but it took me a while to get the whole fake love thing down, and so that's why I only got to do one advertisement. Again, it was really sad. I got it in an hour. Like, it took me an hour to get. But however, even though I was disappointed myself, my teacher said that as long as you get it within your allotted time frame, you're good. You want to make sure that you get it within that time frame though. If you pass the time frame and you still haven't gotten it, then you're not going to get hired. If you get it within any time within that time frame, you're good. You might get it. You have a chance, in other words. So that was good. And that was actually, it was 3 weeks ago now, because I missed last week and it's an every other week thing, which has changed weeks now because of that. So yeah, let's talk about today. We did two different ones. Today was a lot easier. I'm good at reading, just in general, children's books and stuff like that. I read to my brothers all the time. I've got little brothers. So I've always been pretty good at reading. So our first story that we did today was fairly easy for me. It was just, it was a children's hospital kind of story where it was, here's this child, Allison was sad, she had her heart fixed, and now she's happy, you know, that kind of a thing. And when reading it, it was, the main thing that I learned through it was that you have to have a different, like, emotion. That's the word I'm looking for. You have to have a different emotion in each line. You go from, oh, this is happy, to, oh, but that's sad, aw, to, oh, good, thank goodness, you know, like that kind of a thing. And there were 9 lines. It wasn't very long. And just kind of read it through, and I got it pretty much immediately. He made a couple tweaks, but for the most part, it was pretty good. So we moved on to the next one. That one took about 30 minutes for me to do. This one took about 30 minutes. I have an hour class, whatever. Anyway, so the next one, we didn't go into as much detail just because of the time shortage and the fact that it was long. Comparatively, it was a lot longer. It was about juice, and it was written like a story. It said, the first line was, once upon a time there was a bottle, and it was a very nice bottle, and people liked to drink the juice out of it, and it was very sarcastic at the beginning. But the main thing that I learned through that was to have 3 different characters, 3 different voices for it. You have the narrator character, the character, and yourself, the call to action person. So the narrator character obviously is the one that narrates the story. The character came in because there was quotation marks, and if you have quotation marks, that's a character. You change it up a little bit, there's something added to it, taken away from it, more than likely probably something added to it, whether you speed it up, change your tone, change accents depending on which script you're looking at. This one probably wasn't a good idea to change an accent, but there could be a comedic one that's like, all of a sudden you decide to be Russian and it ends up being really good, you know, something like that. Went back into the narrative, and then for the last little paragraph was the call to action one, and it was real simple. It was honestly a lot of fun, and I am so ready for the next week. I'll catch y'all later.